and the Seahawks.
Cowboys and Seahawks. All right. Cowboys at home or Cowboys on the road?
You choose.
All right. So, well, in the way you said, I'm gonna put Cowboys on the road and the Seahawks at home. What jerseys do you want for them?
For who?
The Cowboys.
It don't matter.
All right. I'll give them their. Hmm.
Tomorrow when you're working, I might run around and Dying Light and get my character approved.
Okay. Let's see. I'll go with the 75th anniversary classic, and I'll go with the current helmet. I don't like the striped stuff very much, so I'm gonna go with the 94 alternate. Shoes are fine. All right. And what about the Seahawks?
I could go with fuck the Seahawks.
Well, I know Jonathan would probably want me to go with their color rush jersey, so I'll go with that. I'm gonna put the game style in competitive. See how the sim does on that. What time do you want the game to be? Awesome. What time do you want the game to be at?
Late. It's got some prime time.
8:15. What do you want the weather to be?
Rainy because we're in Seattle.
Fair enough. All right, let's get into it. It's Cowboys versus Seahawks. Random Madden Sim. Ah, shit, there's that man, Russell Wilson, who is now a Denver Bronco. Oh, so you think Drew Lock's going to be the quarterback?
For Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
They go with Sam Howell.
I think they're going to go with Sam Howell.
Okay. Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three.
Even they know, like, hey, fucking rain, bro.
This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football.
Oh, there's Daddy Dak.
Get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a
Cowboys winning
this there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them
Russ may end up cooking on y'all.
High and tight to make sure they have good ball security. That's paramount in a game like this.
All right, here we go. Kickoff is just about to begin. Seahawks are kicking, so they will get the ball at half. There's Dak warming up. Getting that. How much $1 million arm is it? Like 90 mil? Hold on.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
All right, here we go.
$160 million arm.
$60 million arm. Right.
No, $160 million.
Oh, okay. Shoot. Wait, are you watching this right now? Okay. I mean, honestly, Dak had a pretty good season. Even though the Cowboys weren't as good as people thought they were going to be, they still executed.
First
Alright, first play. Dak finds Dalton Schultz.
And he's
First down.
Getting this one up to about the 35.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size
Alright,
of
I'm
these
gonna mute my
players.
mic and I'm gonna mute you so I can just watch
6'4",
them.
6'5", and
Okay.
up. A lot of guys
Play
used
by
to be
play.
basketball players
All right.
who somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better
All right,
athleticism.
Dak, back in the pocket.
Coordination.
Oh, Dak doing what he does best, overthrowing his receivers.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Let's see if they feed Zeke. And they do.
First carry for
Zeke.
And he's got it up over
Gets 6 on the play.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play fake. Here's
All right,
Prescott.
Dak in the pocket. Got plenty of time. He finds Dalton Schultz.
Keep the feet in. Yes, he got him bumped down.
I didn't see the feet, but I guess Madden will give that to him.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So from
Oh yeah, this is most definitely a run to Zeke, bro.
at the 49.
This has got to be.
Again,
Yep.
Elliott.
Ooh, Zeke. Find some separation.
4 or 5 yards there.
Just about 5. All right.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right.
Prescott now.
Back in the pocket. Slings it. Finds CeeDee Lamb.
And that'll wind up moving
CeeDee gets the
chains
first
again as a
down.
tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That was a beautifully run route by CeeDee. That was great separation from him, and boom.
Well, they go with a tight end.
Oh, shit. Well, they don't get much on that. 3 yards.
Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They feed Zeke. Ooh, did he get it?
Down to the 18, good enough for a
All right, they get the first.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott.
Ooh, Zeke. Oh, Zeke gets fucking rocked by Bobby Wagner, but he holds on to that.
Set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Dak finds Dalton Schultz. Schultz gets into the first down and 1st and goal Cowboys. Taking a long time on their first drive, but they are looking to score.
Not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, Made sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Prescott.
Ooh, Schultz. Oh, God, it's so close. Brings him to the 1-yard line.
Second and goal. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal.
All right, Zeke. Oh, fuck. That was fucking close.
He tried to break that plane, but couldn't get there. That's going to leave him now at third and goal. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on third and goal.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. They give it to Zeke. Zeke walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. First drive took them a long time. Took them about 5 minutes, but they get the touchdown. Let's see how the Seahawks respond to this.
That sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Greg Zuerlein for the kick, and it is good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays.
Good Lord.
Culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, Dallas definitely marched upfield. Took them a while, but they did it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. And he brings us out past the 20.
Not bad, not bad. And here comes Russell Wilson, ready to cook.
The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
All right, here we go.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Chris Carson, Mr. Fumbleman.
Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
All right, Russ gives it to Chris Carson. Carson sheds off somebody. They tackle by Kayvon Diggs. 3rd and 6. Gotta let Russ cook, man. Gotta let Russ cook.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Okay, Carson. Put in motion. Russ all in the pocket. Let's see what happens. Russ, he takes off. Oh, he sheds off a tackle, and he did not get it. Oh, 4th and 1. Oh, shit.
stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibility.
God, that was
Good
close.
job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh my God. Amari Cooper.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper and we mentioned, what they play man coverage against you. He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
They're going to run this.
Ooh, they go with that play again. They lose some yardage.
Able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Zeke has it and gets the first.
To the 31, and that's enough for the first.
We ought to come up with a t-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Elliott.
All right, they give it to Zeke. Ooh, Zeke's got some room. Big run for him. Big run for him.
Spotted at the 49. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. They're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Dak finds Zeke again for another first down. Cowboys are just marching up the field.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 10th carry now.
It's another run for Zeke. Zeke's really going off this first quarter.
Past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there. That's another first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Damn. Good Lord, what a curl route.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this.
Damn, Zeke got fucked up.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards.
I will tell you this, the Cowboys definitely do like taking their time with the drives. Oh, no overthrown. So, looks like Cowboys are going to take the field goal. So, I guess it's a good on the Seahawks' part for not allowing it to be a 2-touchdown game.
Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So now Dak Prescott off, Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal.
Oh, they go with the fake! Yo, what the fuck? Yo! Bro! God damn, I didn't think the CPU had that much. Oh, fuck! God damn! Oh, shit. I didn't think CPU had that ability. And Zeke, he gets in to make it a 2-touchdown lead.
Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
That was an incredible play by the Cowboys.
Here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point.
And it is 14-0 now.
But this one is good. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Reed gonna bring it out of the end zone.
Seahawks need to do something, otherwise this is going to be a fucking blowout.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
Oh, God.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 25 on second.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God damn. Woo, damn, that was a good play by Russ for the Seahawks. Holy shit, 34 yards, Gerald Everett. I gotta give all the credit to Russ there. That man got hit. But Gerald Everett also completed that play by shutting off some tackles.
He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going.
Alright, the Seahawks have some life.
establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
From the 36, Wilson.
Oh, shit. Russ finds the most underrated receiver in the NFL, Tyler Lockett. Man, the Seahawks have some life now here late in the first quarter. Wonderful throw by Russ. Wonderful catch by Lockett.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Whew. Okay, they go with the stretch. Oh, shit. Ooh. Leighton Vander Esch really saved that play.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with
Oh, shit. The Cowboys making a goal line stop.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
That's really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now it's Wilson.
Oh, God. Russ. Oh, he finds Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Damn. All right, Seahawks are back in it.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle. Hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position.
I was scared Tyler Lockett was going to run out of bounds if that's Madden AI for you, man.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score.
But 31 seconds left in the first.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to move it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to let that to return it. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you...
Good Lord, dude. Zeke is just going off right now in this first quarter.
They're locked in really well.
72 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play.
That's the 3rd time they run this play, but I think they got the first. Oh, 3rd and inches, and that's the end of the first. 7-point ball game, man. Wow, what a game.
14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they've got it with a third down and less than a yard.
And Zeke, he just gets the job done for these boys.
This is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? One has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Prescott off play action.
Oh, shit, Amari Cooper. God damn. What a menace.
Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him.
Oh, I don't think he got both feet in. I think they're going to review that. Are they going to review it? Let's see. They're not going to fucking review it or challenge it. Oh my god, because I don't think his feet were in bounds. And he finds CD. And fucking Bobby Wagner lays the boom on his ass.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a
that Cowboys offense working.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
They're just feeding Zeke tonight. Good lord.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man.
Oh, fucking hell.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And touchdown Cowboys. Amari Cooper and Dak. That's probably going to be the last TD3 you see between them in this game.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an
Cowboys offense really looking strong right now.
The defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Field goal is up, and it is good. 21-7.
So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the element.
Their defense is definitely not doing any favors.
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25.
All right, let's see what happens. Russ. Ooh, he escapes the pocket. Oh, Lord. Damn, he gets about 9 yards on that play. That was a good play by Russ.
I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Russ, he's going to go on the run again. Ooh, he takes a hit, though. Doesn't fumble, though, which is good.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Oh, he throws it up to DK. Oh, fuck. Well, you gotta take at least one of those. At least nothing was picked off. They definitely don't need that.
I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Russ, he be cooking. Russ be cooking. Russ be cooking. Russ is not scared of getting hit, man. He wants to win this game.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And they're working inside.
See, I feel like if Seattle's defense would get 1 or 2 good stops, I feel like Seattle could be right back in this game.
I like their cabinets. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Russ has the ball. He finds Lockett. Lockett brings it to the 4.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he is...
Oh, touchdown Seahawks. Good Lord, this game's back and forth. We got ourselves a ball game. We got ourselves a fucking ball game.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game.
All right, good Lord, this is freaking crazy.
75 yards in 7 plays, and it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. touchdown here.
All right, let's see if Seattle can get a stop here.
This is Tony Pollard. And it's a pretty good return here.
Damn.
Get this up to the 29. Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard gain.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Zeke gonna get it on the option.
Zeke, oh my god, the man just keeps eating, bro. That will put him at exactly 100 yards on 16 rushes. Zeke is on a roll this first half.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Alright, CD has it. Dak's having a pretty good night passing.
To go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Dak finds Dalton Schultz. I don't know if Seattle can stop Dallas's offense, though. Dallas may score on all 4 of their drives tonight.
Tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Alright, Dak in the pocket. He throws. He finds Michael Gallup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott.
Damn. Oh, and I think Zeke at the first, no, 3rd and 2.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get him, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So they'll run the
Oh,
option.
Dak just. Oh, fuck, that's. They stop him. Wait, what? Oh, shit. I thought he didn't get it. Damn. I don't know if he broke the plate or not. Oh, shit. They may have to go back and review that. Nope, never mind, they're not.
To be a hot night through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now Elliott.
Oh shit, Zeke gets rocked, but rocked into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run
God
the football and
damn.
staying
It
with
didn't work though, so
Well, when you're
now
scoring this
let's
many
see that
touchdowns,
Seahawks
there's no
offense can
reason to
come
go
back
away
out and
from it, is
score.
there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
All 4 drives for Dallas
So
been
that drive in
touchdowns,
total,
so
8 plays, and it
yeah.
culminates in a touchdown
This Seahawks'
drive. Zeke
defense is
Elliott.
definitely gonna have to make some adjustments. Yeah, I know it's tough to stop Zeke and Dak in that receiving core, but you gotta do something.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line.
All right.
No further. Out comes Chris Carson in the Seattle offense. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh shit.
Start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Russ finds Tyler Lockett. 1st down.
Past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Carson.
For Carson. Yeah, not a great first half for Chris Carson.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
I'm wondering if the same thing
Oh,
went through your
shit.
mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with the ball. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, he finds Lockett for a big 1st down, Seahawks.
Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit. They're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half. But this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
That's a nice route run by Tyler Lockett. Beautiful ball by the big man, fucking Russ.
Downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Carson.
Oh, all right. They may need to stick to the passing game for a while.
Stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Alright, 2nd and 10. Oh, I don't know who the hell Russ was trying to throw to right there.
The first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
Alright, 3rd and 10. Let's see what happens.
Back to that well. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Russ.
Throw right side.
Oh.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. It would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the
Oh, shit. Okay.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A 1st down throw for Prescott.
And, oh, fuck. God damn.
To the 32, brought down there.
Missed tackle. God, man, Zeke is just killing them. But Seattle needs to stop Dallas. They need to stop them before halftime. They cannot let them score anything. I know Seattle gets the ball at half, so I'll definitely help them if they can do something. They can change their schemes. Oh, god damn! Oh shit, fucking Dak stiff arm Jamal Adams, bro. That's how you know Jamal's overrated. The 2-minute Warriors.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first.
Oh, fuck.
And this pass broken up.
Damn, Jamal makes CD fucking drop it.
And now fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's
all right, let's see what he does.
On the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. On first and 10, it's Wilson.
Oh, fuck.
Chris Carson,
Come on, Russ.
And it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. To throw is Wilson.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Incomplete passes bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Carson. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from their pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the second quarter. Prescott on first down. That one complete to Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. 7 yards the pick up there. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this a 39-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. First, though, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Cowboys. And a big reason why they have this big lead, the running game. They're over 100 yards as a team, and has been the catalyst for this offense. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they didn't have quite the same kind of success running the football, but still, not bad for one half of play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Let's go!
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. Now you got caught in between and created a foul.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second and 4. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense bottles him up. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Prescott's going to keep this. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
From the 36, Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. On the option, here's Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Chris Carson trotting back out there. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They run it with Carson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st down, Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Penny. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson. And he finds Penny. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Penny. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
Well, you're going to have to stretch for this one. This is 4th-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one, but I don't think they're built like that.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You've got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
So Wilson heads to the sideline, and on comes Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Myers' kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Now Pollard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run for it with Carson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field, they only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man-on-man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it. At the point of attack, find enough yardage to pick up a 1st down. Give him credit for that one.
Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now. I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. Now Pollard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's got this down to the 35.
Make a play ball, baby. Make a play ball.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And again, it's Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Cowboys on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
So now Dak Prescott off, Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
After the made field goal, Zuerlein back out there now to send this one away. Here's Reed. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And they're able to get this one across the 35. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing is Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson over the middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
14.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Wilson. Touchdown! Will Disley from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. Here's Reed returning. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So Russell Wilson and the offense down by 13. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Wilson on first down. A little short pass. This is Everett. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he finds Penny. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make it 2nd down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Damn, what a game. The Seahawks choked, man. I don't know what in God's name they were doing on that final play. They didn't hurry up the clock. They didn't even get a playoff, but you know what? Cowboys won 40, what was it, 41-31? Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you all enjoyed that. I may try doing more of these as the NFL offseason continues until Madden 23 comes out. But I will see you guys in the next stream. Have a good night, y'all.